to another episode of St Vincent Untold Stories. Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they have done. On this episode, we feature one Prezi from Edinburgh, a leader of the notorious Six Gang, who is affiliated with one squasher van from Jamaica. Now that Dochi and Sanga is gone from Paul's Avenue, someone had to take over, and that is none other than Prezi. The allegations are that Prezi's badness is on a total different level. It is said that he deals with black magic. On many occasions, members of the Royal St Vincent and the Grenadines police force have conducted searches at Preze's residence, but have always come up short. Please remember to drop a like, drop a comment, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you wish to see more videos like these. A few years ago, while heading up to the Nine Steps area in Kingston, unknown assailants from a rival gang took out some machines and hit Prezi several times with metals and sent him to the hospital. But it is said that Prezi did not recover fully. He was placed in a wheelchair. It is alleged that when Prezi came out, that an order was given to take out all of the men that were responsible for putting Prezi in that wheelchair. I remember I told you that Prezi's style of badness is different. From the time you become a rival of Prezi, you are eliminated ASAP. Though you remember, a while back, we did an episode featuring Judge Bowens, and we told you that whenever a substance washed up on the shore from Colombia and Venezuela, and associates of Judge Bowens found out that Judge was sent to collect the tax, and if they did not want to pay any tax, he would take everything away. You see, these men were running a lucrative business, like the Italian mafias, like back in the days of Al Capone, where they would protect business places around Kingston, and those business places would pay them. It is alleged that Prezi was also a tax collector, like Judge Bowie. But he moved up in the ranks really fast because he did not waste any time. One afternoon, a boat sank, and some men from the Rosa Place area took all the white substance to their homes. But word got wrong, and Prezi was summoned to deal with the matter. Outside of one of the man's house, a voice shouted, just give us the thing, and you won't get hurt. But the man refused. He said, I don't have anything inside. What are you talking about? Boy, the men pulled out machines, and the machines began to beat. Pow, pow. But you see, the man was clever. He knew that even though he passed up the white substance, they would take him out still. Even though he did a lot of time in prison, he was still scared because no one wants to go to the graveyard before time. So he came up with a plan. He ran and got two pot cover and he began to beat them together. Ply, ply, ply. And when the pot cover sounded out, the men outside began to run. Once you hit two pot covers together, especially in the night, when there's no other song coming from the community, it would give you the same sound as if metals were coming out of a machine. Several days ago, a YouTuber came to our shores and he was conducting some interviews with youths from different communities. My friend, there is only one sixth leader here, and that is Prezi. You see, the police knows about Prezi, and they have set up several meetings in the past to ask them to calm, settle, and cease, and done with the badness. There was a time when several witnesses saw Prezi putting some sacks inside his house, and they alerted the police and said that they were loading up white substance to go on a mission. But when the police came, they saw black smoke. It was as if there was dark magic in the room, and everything just disappeared. You ever heard that line from Trinidad James? Gold all over my neck, gold all over my watch. That is how Prezi and his crew flex. They have a lot of girls, they have a lot of money, and they have a lot of men who are willing to ride any wave. Just imagine, a man is in a wheelchair, and he have more girls than the fingers we can count on our hands, than the toes we can count on our feet. It is alleged that an incident occurred at a shop many weeks ago where some people were sent to the grave. You see, a police informant tried to point a finger in Prezi's area. And he also pointed out that the youth that was taken up and remanded into custody used to hang out on Prezi's ends. These men are not an easy pushover. They are like a metal. Even if the police beat them or put their two ball in a jar, they won't squeal. We are kindly asking that if anyone has any animosity or any beef towards Prezi, please cast that aside. You see, when the YouTuber did that video asking people if certain areas were safe to proceed, and they said yes, it is not like that in Prezi's area, you know. But there was some truth to what they said. If you are innocent, they won't trouble you like that. You have to be mixed up in the criminal underworld for them to come for you. And if you notice that the police informant was very smart, he did not say that Prezi was mixed up in the thing with the shop, you know. He said that the guy they took up used to hang out there. At Andola Stories, we can tell you that St. Vincent is definitely a safe place. Once you don't get mixed up in badness and you don't cross men like Prezi. And as I mentioned before, that these men name a calling in black magic. If you look at all the bad men, you would see that they have on a special ring, and that ring would protect them in the heart of a battle, or would make them aware that the enemies are coming. Once again, we are asking all the rude boys to put down the machine. Remember, if you try to prove that type of badness out on the streets, you have to also prove it behind the prison walls. There are men who just lift up a bunk board and just give you one across the head. And given the location of the Belial's correctional facility, who is going to hear you in the night when you cry down there on that lonely road?